Franchise tag approaching. The Cowboys reportedly sent a new proposal to Dak Prescott's agent. Reports say the Cowboys have already offered Dak a deal worth $33 million annually with $105 million guaranteed, but that was not enough to get Dak to sign. So we're now joined by Fox Sports NFL analyst Mark Schlereth. Mark, good morning.
Good morning.
So, in your opinion, how will this play out?
Well, I mean, it'll play out when they actually offer him a real contract and they actually pay him what he deserves to be paid.
Which is what?
Well, I mean, you look at, first off, if these contract figures get out, they're sent out by the team. It's a way for the team to put pressure on the player, to make the player look like he's greedy. That's exactly what the team does, and I just find it reprehensible that that's the way they set their guy up. So let's make our player the enemy, not the team. So when you put out one of these contracts, I guarantee you there's a bunch of monopoly money within that contract that you have to look at. As a player, let me ask you, why would Dak Prescott take less money in guarantees than Carson Wentz and Jared Goff? Why?
Who signed before him?
Right, who signed before him? Listen, I was never in the position to set the market. Right? I was an injured guy from Idaho. I was never in that position. But Shannon Sharp was in that position. And let me tell you what, from players, and I know this just from being in a locker room, players have egos, just like coaches have egos. Everybody wants to set the market. But it's more than setting the market because I want to be the highest paid guy. It's setting the market because I have a responsibility to everybody beneath me, right, to set that market so that the next guy that's up can usurp me money-wise.
And we keep it going.
Yes, and that's, as players, listen, we're going to get pummeled in negotiations with CBA and everything else because that's the way it is. And they understand that 65% of this league lasts for 3.4 years, right, and doesn't makes nothing more than minimum wage. Yeah. They understand, and they use that against us from a bargaining tactic. The one thing we have as players, honestly, is if you've got the ability to swing the hammer, you damn well better swing it because you owe it to every other guy in this league to do it. So the Cowboys, listen, it is not Dak Prescott's responsibility. It's not Patrick Mahomes' responsibility to give them to manage the salary cap, to give them a break on the salary. They have a cap manager. It's their responsibility to be fiscally responsible to manage their own damn cap. It's not Dak Prescott. I think it was Emmitt Smith that said, it irritated me. Emmitt Smith said, well, he should take less money and just make it back on marketing deals. Really? No. He should take all the money and then make more money on marketing deals. He shouldn't take less money.
I've heard that.
That's garbage. And it's another way when you sit there and say, hey, Dak, well, we want to get Amari Cooper and we want some other guys. And, you know, you got to take a little bit less money so we can... Baloney. That's another way teams make you look like the enemy to your own fan base. So stop doing it and pay the guy what he deserves. Put that money out there that makes him higher paid than Jared Goff and Carson Wentz, and shut up, move on, and figure out how to manage your own cap.
What do you say to Tom Brady, who took far less than he deserved year after year after year and just kept winning Super Bowls?
I say that Tom Brady, I think there's a false narrative in that, too. Tom Brady signed a contract, and then you know what they did with Tom Brady? They kept coming back to him to renegotiate that contract and said, here's guaranteed money, here's guaranteed money, here's guaranteed money. And listen, if Dak Prescott signs this contract and a year from now, they say, hey, listen, man, we need some cap relief. That's called cap relief. We need cap. Tom Brady got all his money, all of it, right? All of it. And he gave them cap relief. If a year from now...
But he took far less than the market would have allowed him to take. He took like half of what he deserved.
That blessed Tom Brady's heart.
Yeah.
That's Tom Brady. I let Tom Brady do that.
Well, it worked.
It worked for them. There's a lot of other guys that took less money, and it didn't work. So then what? So let's say, for the sake of argument, Dak Prescott gives them a discount, and he hurts himself like Alex Smith. Are they going to make that money up? What are they going to do, Skip?
Nope.
Why not?
But the marketing agreements will, oh, wait, that's right, he's no longer marketable because he doesn't play.
Oh, okay.
Right. No.
Go ahead, Skip. I'll let you go. Stink already said everything I've been telling you for the longest, but go ahead.
I've gone through dozens of these contract impasses, these stalemates, and I hate them. But I've always been pro-player. As long as you tell me what the score is. I don't know the score of this one because I believe, against what you said, they have protected Dak's image through this whole thing. No one has leaked one word one penny of what Dak is asking for. What are they dug in at? It may be $40 million. From what I'm starting to read the tea leaves, they're asking for far more than he is worth. And my partner across the table is not a fan of his, gave him Fs for most of his performances last year. So you don't think he's worth more than just slightly above average quarterback money?
No, not average. I think he's above. I said, Skip, my point all along has been, he's got to get more than Wentz. He's got to get more than Goff because he signed after them. He's got to keep the market going.
So the only figure I have heard that I'm going to even try to take to my bank is that they offered $33 million a year, which would be the highest average of any quarterback in football, including Russell Wilson, if you take the new money plus the old, because they extended him, and the average of that was $34.1 million, right?
But when it drags it down to like 31 and a half, maybe even 32.
It does when you combine the old plus the new.
No. See, but here's the difference, Skip. Russell Wilson doesn't have any more. He had years left on his deal. Dak wants all new money. He don't want no old when you combine it because that's the luck. Skip, if you let a guy run his contract out, the Cowboys knew after the second year, Skip, they should have got this deal done by the third year.
Okay.
Because you let it get to the end, now you're going to have to pay the premium.
Okay, but I feel like we're debating a game that we don't even know the score of because we don't know Dak's side of the score. If you could tell me right now, tell me what he's asking for.
Why do we not know Dak's side of the score?
Because they haven't.
Because they've kept it private. Why do we know?
Guess who else has kept it private? Jerry and Stephen Jones. They have not leaked it.
But who leaked the contract that's out there? The $33 million. What if that $33 million? What if that contract is completely backloaded? And so after the first 4 years, you're not making...
I don't know any other numbers. I only know $33 million.
You only know the numbers that the Cowboys put out there that they want you to know to make Dak Prescott feel pressure to sign because, oh my gosh, it's the biggest contract value year to year that we've ever seen. Baloney. It's monopoly money. That's how they do it.
Are we sure it's monopoly? Because I don't know. How much is guaranteed signing? That's all I want to know.
All I know is... what they reported yesterday was 105 total million that it's guaranteed.
That's all over the map.
Okay, but I've seen that. Well, it doesn't matter. I know this. Carson Wentz got 110 or 108, and
Goff got 112.
Okay, that is all monopoly money because all that matters is guaranteed at signing. All that matters is that Matt Ryan got $94 million guaranteed at signing.
Yes.
Kirk Cousins got $84. Those are the two top ones.
Right.
Tell me that number. And we got an argument.
That's what I would.
Okay, I don't know.
They might be offering $40 million.
They might be. I don't know.
And you know he's not going to take that, Skip.
Well, I agree, but what if they're offering some outrageous amount and Todd France and company are saying, no, we want $120 million.
How about this here? How about we're just going to go along and see what the vote is on that new CBA. Because guess what they're going to do, Skip? Now, they're going to come back. They're going to talk to the guy that just came, the big boss, Shanks, just came in here and elbow bumped him. Now, the NFL going to make a call to Shanks. They're going to make a call to Sean McManus at CBS. And the guy, I don't know who runs the NBC. I don't know who runs the Mouse Network.
Okay.
They're going to say, we're going to need to redo these deals. So they're going to be more money out there. Now, the cap is already, what, 201? The cap's gone up 30% since Dak signed. What's the likelihood the cap stays the same over the next 3 years?
Right.
0. So Dak Prescott says, I'm not going to let you give me one of these little eyesore deals that looks good now, and in 2 years, everybody looking at me side-eye because I suppressed the market. I'm going to get market value.
Okay.
It's hard. We don't have both sides of the story. But until then, we debate until we know. Mark.
Let's go, Dak. Get that money.
Thank you for your time.
Get that money.
Dak,
I'm with you.
Todd,
These
Dak,
two
Todd, I'm
teaming
on
up.
this side.
Is Trae Young already establishing himself as one of the NBA's elite shooters?
Yep.